Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. Reds baseball starts right now. Luis Castillo is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
That's popped up, and that's in there, base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Into the box now, Kevin Newman, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
The 1-1.
Hey.
Castillo is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
Reynolds.
So now to the plate, Brian Reynolds. And he puts it on the ground to second. Galvis back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Pirates leave 1, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Derek Holland will be on the mound for the Buccos. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
So stepping in, Jesse Winker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Here's the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Hit to short. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Reds' left fielder.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And a full count now, 3-2. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, he makes the stop in time. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. An inning in the books, no score on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Colin Moran.
The third baseman, Colin Moran.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Moran gets his lead at first, nobody out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Very high, 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. to 2-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here. But meanwhile, that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Galvis on the slide. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. In now for the Reds, number 9. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
That's outside.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Aristides Aquino. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first, and Holland looks to be in control here. 2 away now.
Batting 7. The shortstop, Freddy Galvin.
Now at the plate, Freddy Galvin. Previously against Derek Holland. He's 3 for 15. Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Reynolds has it for out number 3. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Here's Gerard Dyson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
This is popped up. Galvis settles under it near second. 1 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 49, Gerard Dyson.
Up next for the Buccos, Derek Holland. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. Hit back up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
So here's Adam Frazier, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Reds look to get the offense going in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Reds,
stepping in, Tucker Barnhart, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Called strike 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
In now, Luis Castillo. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The center fielder, number 33, Justin Winker.
At the plate, Jesse Winker, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Reynolds has it for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Into the box now, Kevin Newman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The 1-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Hit down the line at first. Fielded by Votto, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian Reynolds, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Won't offer it what looked to be the circle change, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. The next 3-2. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The next 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
At the plate, Gregory Polanco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Polanco is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Strike taken up in the zone.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The pause and the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. I got to count 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
He's set. The 2-2. Fouled away. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ready now, Joey Votto. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The first baseman, Joey Votto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Count is 2-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
A bouncer up the middle. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-0. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready for another chance? Mike Moustakas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. And that's a special home run. Mike Moustakas continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Into the box, Aristides Aquino. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Freddy Galvin.
To the plate now, Freddy Galvin. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Runner goes for second. Fouled off. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. To Frazier at the bag. On to first, a double play.
Up next for Cincinnati, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Stepping into the box, Tucker Barnhart comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike. Ball match outside.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the damage certainly done as the Reds get on the board on this grand slam. We're through 4. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Reds. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
A.J. Reed.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob Colin.
Digging in now, Jacob Stallings. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. On a line, that's a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The throw into second.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Standing in now, Gerard Dyson. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 out and a runner on second base. And it's fouled away. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Gerard Dyson.
Jose Osuna will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 36, Jose Osuna.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. 2 out here and a runner at second. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Your attention, please.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Cody Ponce, the 6'5 right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Ponce.
Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
The pitcher, Luis.
Here comes the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Popped up. Stallings waits on it. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Back to the top of the order now, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's the pitch. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Moran backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Now here it comes.
Ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2.
We got 3-2.
Lifted in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They lead it 4-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Swung on and blasted foul to the right, and wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Another one sent foul. Another 2-2 offering.
Full count.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now at the plate, Kevin Newman. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And that's through for a hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
High that time with the slider taken for a ball. With runners in scoring position this season, Reynolds is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball, 2-2. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Throw won't get him.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit to left field right there, Dero, and there was a terrific play at the plate.
A lot of fundamentals were on display right there, Dan. Nice throw home from the left fielder and nice aggressive send by the third base coach to beat that one.
Hey, a really good base running. Did a good job of cutting that corner around third base. Able to score on that base hit from left field.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Jose De Leon takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Into the box now, Colin Moran, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. 1 there. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Settling in now, A.J. Reed, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Two balls and a strike to A.J. Reed.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Men on third with two down. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Pirates 2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
Nick Castellanos.
First offering on its way. Low for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-0 count. The pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. His second in his many trips to the plate. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Number 7. Eugenio Moran.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First delivery to him on the way, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And it's gone.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Mike Moustakas will stand in yet again, and if you weren't with us earlier, let's take another look. This was back in the 4th inning with the bases loaded. A grand slam and definitely the big blow of the ball game so far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
No outs, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. Digging in and looking for more, Aristides Aquino. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Popped up. Reed in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddy Galvin.
Stepping up now, Freddy Galvin. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. The pitch. Ground ball right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The catcher.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
At the plate, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Bottom 3rd of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's the Reds 6 and the Pirates 2. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jacob Stallings. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, 2-1. And now pitch on the way. To 2-2 now. Fastball just inside. Now the 3-2 pitch. count remains full. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Striding into the box, Gerard Dyson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Castellanos will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The pitcher, number 60, Cody Hahn.
Eric Gonzalez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Eric Gonzalez.
And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Taken in by Votto. Galvis relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Nick Birdie gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 57.
Phillip Ervin is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He comes into this one at 248. 11 home runs and 23 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Line to the right side. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The batter, the center fielder, Jesse Winker.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Jesse Winker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They lead it 6-2. Robert Stevenson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55, Robert Stevenson.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go is the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
In now, Kevin Newman. This is foul right side. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. A runner at first with no outs here. And there's ball 2 now. (3-1) the count to the Pirates shortstop. Three and 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in, Brian Reynolds, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Gregory Polanco. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here now the 2-2. First and second now, one man out. Fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Full count. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Now the payoff pitch home. Left side, but well foul. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Colin Moran, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And, oh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Digging in to try it again, A.J. Reed. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
3-1 to him now. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Into the box, Jacob Stallings. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Barnhart is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases-loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Reds lead this one 6-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos. Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Still even at 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Three-two pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
The third baseman,
ready to take his hacks again, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Slider laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Reynolds is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. The 1-0. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They still lead it 6-3. Raisel Iglesias comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and into bat next, the speedy Gerard Dyson.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
No balls and a strike to count. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Fouled away. Hit hard toward first. Oh, but right to Votto at the bag. Good reactions there for out number 1.
Number 57.
Cole Tucker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Pirates. Number 3, Cole Tucker.
Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Weakly hit to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adam Frazier. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the stretch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Looped out toward third. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Now at the plate, Kevin Newman, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Ball one.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
To the plate now, Brian Reynolds. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Reynolds carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. He's set. The 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
1-1. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Second and third, 2 away. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, look at Moustakas. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
6-3 the final score today. Cincinnati took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Luis Castillo earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Derek Holland was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Raisel Iglesias closes the door for the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For the Pirates, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.